Hello and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to take a look at the newly released Tyrantrum in the Great League Remix Cup here. We have a very normal team around it. We have the Wishcast, which is kinda standard. We have our Vigoroth, which is kinda standard. And then we have our Tyrantrum in the back. Our team doesn't really like too many Machamps, but we faced some and we still kinda beat them, so yeah. First off, of course, this is a new release. You can also get the Amura and the Evolution Auroras right now in the new event. We can talk a little bit about the event later because of course I already played it for like half an hour, went outside, tried to get this thing, and now I can showcase it. But yeah, like we have another Pokemon. This thing is why I don't showcase it right now. You have to evolve it at night, and 10 AM in the morning is sadly not night. So I might make another video this evening for the Auroras in the Great League Remix Cup as well. Then this would be the video for tomorrow, which I then just don't, like I just uploaded this evening then. So you have it already. So we can try this Pokemon out as well, maybe even both together, I don't know, nah, most likely not. And then we have the Ultra League tomorrow again, which is gonna be kinda nice, and I can play them there again as well. The thing with the Tyrantrum is you need to get one from Quest to use them in the Great League, or you need to get one in the event at the 12th. I think it's like, I don't know, I think it's a 5-hour event or 6-hour event, I don't know, like something there, where you can find them in the wild, which I'm definitely gonna try to do as well. Because the thing with this Pokemon is, I actually liked it. I didn't expect it. Like, I'm always honest with my opinions on the Pokemon or whatever. Like, I like this Pokemon. This Pokemon was good for me. And I did not expect it whatsoever. On the other side, I think it's a little bit tough to build teams with this. I don't think this team really is the best possible team. And also on the other side is this Pokemon most likely going to be horrible in the open Great League meta. But in this meta, I really enjoyed it. And I don't know why. Like, it really worked out very better than I thought. I went way positive with this team, which I also didn't expect because I didn't tank at all this season yet. I mean, I played Shaman, which is basically like tanking, to be honest. But like, this team worked, and you see here again, we see the Zapdos coming in against us. We have zero shields on both sides, and we see the Tyrantrum going in here. Of course, we have the Dragon Tail, which is amazing. We have the Crunch, which is amazing. We have the Stone Edge, which is also pretty decent. The thing is, this Pokemon is a pre-evolution, which also has access then to Dragon Claw, which might be even better, which you're gonna take a look at maybe in like the next time Great League comes around or whatever. I'm definitely gonna showcase the pre-evolution as well someday in Great League. You don't need even XL Candy for the pre-evolution. You need like a 1-15-15 at level 40 for the Great League, which is kind of nice. But even Tyrantrum here without Dragon Claw, just with Crunch and this Stone Edge, is a totally fine pick, and I definitely can recommend you to try it out. At least it's a fun pick, it works out well. Of course, it's not gonna be your Azumarill of the Great League that's gonna be really good. By the way, look at the lag there. I actually made a tweet yesterday saying that my gameplay was basically perfect unless like you have those like what's called the fast move inconsistency in charge moves. Other than this, my game was perfect, and today my game was completely horrible again. I guess that's karma for like trying to say something positive about the Go Battle League for once. Yeah, like today, like it was completely horrible. I cut out some games that were completely decided by lag, which I just like, yeah, this is not really fun to watch. I also cut out more games than usual. I kind of want to lower the, because I saw like some comments saying that I should maybe put less games into it and make them a little bit less sped up than usually. So this is ×2 speed, and I think ×2 speed is the best. I'm usually at like ×2.3, 2.4 speed, which is a little bit too fast, I think. So I think this ×2 speed might be the right play anyway. So we maybe see some less games on those battles, but we see maybe some like less fast battles, which I think is a little bit better of a balance. But yeah, like this basically it. We have like the new Pokemon towards the event. I played the event, of course, already outside for a little bit. Like, you cannot get those Pokemon in the wild yet, other than like this one weekend where you can get it for like a few hours, which you definitely should try. Event spawns otherwise, I saw a lot of the fossils from Generation 4, which is kind of cool, especially out of instance. I don't know if this was like something that is like intended to be the case, but I saw them mainly out of instance, while we see a Diggersby coming in here, which looks horrible. But look at this game, by the way. Really nice. The quests are, in my opinion, horrible. Honestly, like, it's really tough to do the quests. There are some, like for those new Pokemon, there's a quest that's is like that you have to walk 5 kilometers, which is like a ton. Like you can get maybe 3 quests done a day if you have like them all stacked together, and then you cannot do any other quests at the same time. And there's one quest that is spin 25 Pokestops, which in my opinion is okay. But like it was super rare. I found like one time the spin 25 Pokestop quest, and I found, I think, like 5 or 6 times the other quest for walk 5 kilometers. So yeah, like basically the quests that are currently in the event are very tough to do, but like, reward you a lot if you can do them, but like it's kind of insane. Also, there's like a quest for like with the 2 Pokestops that you haven't visited prior for like a Gen 4 fossil. And like I'm living in a small town, like I spawn every Pokestop that is here. Like I can just throw them away immediately because there's literally no chance I can do them. And it's kind of awkward, to be honest. I don't really like this too much, but yeah, I guess this is how it is. But yeah, and definitely try to play the event. I think the Pokemon are worth it. We have to see later on how good the Auroras is, which looks better on paper, to be honest. And also we have to see how good the Tyrunt is, because Tyrantrum is supposed to be worse, and I actually really enjoy Tyrantrum. It's just the Dragon Tail damage is like insane, and like it's a very, of course, attack rated Pokemon, but if you get energy with this, it's kind of nice. Or my opponent catches the move down the Hypno, very nice catch by him, but we have literally no reason to lose this game here. I think there's nothing my opponent can do anymore. I'm actually gonna try to win this game later on with my Tyrantrum, even though I could definitely already finish it off with my Wishcast. Also, Wishcast is good enough, but yeah, Tyrantrum is of course the star of this video, so that's kind of important. If you didn't see, gonna get Gallissapod at the 16th, which is my birthday actually, in Pokemon Go. It's also in raids available, so I could get it early in the night at like 2 AM or whatever my time, and then have to try to find other people to battle me, as it's then only available for the Ultra League, because also for the Wimpod you need to have it below level 20. So I'm not gonna do this, and also it's a 400 candy evolution, so I'm gonna go out at my birthday at 10 AM instead of riding at night to get the thing out, and then I can actually play it in the Fossil Cup, which I think is better for everybody. So don't expect me to do a video for Gallissapod immediately and waste a ton of rare candies into it. I'm still gonna waste a ton of rare candy into it, which is fine, but like, yeah. This also for that. So, but yeah, we can talk a little bit about the team now. It's like halfway through the video. I guess that's fine. So much things to talk about with the events right now. Yeah, like this team, of course, it's kind of neutral. You kind of wanted to have something that's weak to fighting, like the Vigoroth as a safe swap, which can still deal some damage with the Body Slam and the counter to weaken those potential fighting types in the back if you swap into them. Vigoroth in general is one of the best safe swaps in this matter, as you see my opponent also using one here, so definitely a top tier Pokemon to use. We don't want to try to catch the move here, which didn't work out, meant my opponent makes a smart play here, going for the Body Slam, because he realizes that I think it's fine if he just goes for what's it called, just for one Body Slam against me now, because I'm already so low. And you see, I can farm down. Do we win CMP-Tai? We win CMP-Tai. Do we win this game here with this Body Slam? No, we're gonna lose with 1 HP in a dream, because, yeah, that was kind of unlucky, to be honest. Yeah, it's fine. It's how it's supposed to be. It's like not that I'm annoyed at the game or whatever, but losing with 1 HP in a dream is never nice, to be honest. I'd rather win with 1 HP in a dream, but very well played by my opponent. We see Dugong in the lead here. Dugong in the lead, not the best Pokemon that I really want to face here, but I can get some damage in with my Mud Bomb here, while my opponent goes for the Icy Wind, and we're gonna swap out immediately into the Vigoroth. Seems to be a weird play, as Vigoroth is basically our only answer against the Dugong, but I was kinda hoping that I'm gonna get my Wishcast on the thing anyway later on, and then I'm not debuffed again, which I think is the right play here. We see the Golbat coming in, which was one of the best answers for Vigoroth actually. Other than, I don't know actually what would be better than Golbat, to be honest, because Golbat double resists the counter damage, which is the main damage that the Vigoroth gonna do. So it's a little bit on a tougher one here, as we see the Body Slam coming through. We can farm it at least down, we can realign our Pokemon, and we're gonna see my opponent gonna go into the Goat, the Shadow Alolan Marowak, and we cannot redo anything. We go into our Tyrantrum, we're gonna get denied here. Denying and stuff like this is supposed to get fixed in the new version. I'm still not sure, of course, about this. We have to see when it's live. I'm not gonna say, oh wow, it's gonna be all perfectly fine after the next update, but I hope it's gonna be all fine after the next update, so we can only hope and see, I guess. As we can go for one mod bump here, getting the last shield from my opponent, and we're gonna be able to get to another mod bump here as well, as this ice rune doesn't KO us and we just barely get to our next charge move, which puts us at 1 HP in a dream but KOs the opponent's Dugong. We can swap out and we can go for the crunch in time that this crunch KO my opponent. We're gonna have to see, and this crunch actually gonna be able to KO these alone and Marowak there. The shadow definitely helped us there. As we see another Wishcast, a fellow Wishcast user in the lead here against us, we're just gonna go up to the Blizzard and go for the Mud Bomb. Well, wonder if my opponent just gonna play it risky and go for the Blizzard here. Either way, we should be fine. And they actually do go for the Blizzard, which is of course huge for them, as they're gonna hit this very hard hitting move. And we just have to go for the Mud Bomb now. Hopefully we're gonna get the shield, as my opponent can feel the Blizzard, but they don't. We win CMP tie, as you see on the right side. Our Wishcast IV spread is not the best, as we have a shiny version, which is of course does more damage. Of course, shiny versions always do more damage. But we see the Frostlight coming in here. We can go for one Mud Bomb, and there's a Mud Bomb gonna be able to do some nice damage on it already. We can go to our Vigoroth and we can try to counter him down a little bit more here, as this Avalanche gonna hit us, and this Avalanche gonna put us into red health already. We can go for the Body Slam spam, and this Body Slam spam might get a shield from my opponent. Yes, we do get a shield from my opponent. They go into the Vigoroth. It lagged a little bit. They gonna extra fast move through, which is kind of weird, as I tried to tap on my charge move immediately before they swapped out, but okay. And we can now go into our Tyrantrum, and we're gonna try to count the moves perfectly to swap out, and we can, and do we catch the Bulldoze here? We don't. This is a Body Slam, and my opponent decides to just go for another Body Slam here, which was the right decision, as this is gonna be able to KO me with some extra counter damage. Good game there. This game gonna be amazing, I think, if I remembered correctly. I think this game was like one of the best games for my Tyrantrum. Let's take a look and see. We see the Empoleon against us in the lead. We can of course win the lead in the 2-shield scenario, in like basically every even scenario, like shield scenario as well. So we're gonna go for the Mud Bomb here, but I'm actually gonna make a little bit of a mistake, which kind of was bothering me at the time. I go straight for the Mud Bomb here while we CMP tie, so if I would have healed here, I wouldn't have got any extra energy, so I just decided to let it go, take the shield advantage, go into my Vigo, and I can go now ahead and go for the Body Slam here, trying to catch the Body Slam onto our Tyrantrum, and we're gonna be able to do exactly that. This is not gonna do too much damage, hopefully, as we can farm down the Vigoroth, and we're gonna see my opponent going into the Empoleon. We can go for one crunch here. Bye bye. 2 Pokemon down from the Tyrantrum, and we see the Mandibus in the back. And you know what we're gonna do here. We're just gonna go for the shield and go for the Stone Edge. Can we actually go for a full sweep with Tyrantrum in the Great League Remix Cup? And we can go for the Stone Edge, and boom, this thing KOs, and we're gonna be able to win the game there. Very, very nice. We see the Denny against us, which is of course a very nice lead, as we see the Cresselia coming in. I think this is already the last game, even though we have like still only 2 minutes left, because this game came down to the wire. I can tell you so much there. Also, we don't really have a good answer for Cresselia on this team, as our lead and the Tyrantrum really has a horrible matchup. The counter is resisted by the like from the Vigoroth here, so we have to go for the Body Slam, and we try to go for another Body Slam, but they deny us, of course. And we see the Moonblast coming in here, and we see some lag. If you saw it a little bit, there was some very nice lag, which now gets the opponent to catch on the Denny, which is cool. Thanks, game. We have to shield the discharge here because I really want to keep my energy. We're gonna try to catch the discharge here on the Wishcast. There was lag again there, which was kind of awkward, but we're still gonna be able to catch the the discharge there, and my opponent goes straight for another discharge, as they wouldn't be able to get to another Blyroth in time. And now we have all the energy in the world. We have 1 energy. We're just gonna go for the Mud Bomb spam. I hope he wasn't at a Grass Knot yet, as we're gonna see the shield from my opponent, and they were at the Grass Knot. So this Wishcast gonna go down with like 65 energy or whatever it had, and we can go for one Body Slam here with our Virgo, as we're gonna see my opponent gonna go now into the Mandibus, and it's gonna be an air slash Mandibus, which is gonna be better for the Tyrantrum, ish, I think. I don't know actually if it's a way better for it, but we can go for some nice damage with the Dragon Tail. We can go for 1 crunch here. Do we get the debuff? This is the main thing that I want here. We do not get the debuff, but we can get some extra damage with the Dragon Tail. They have to KO me here with their charge move now, and we are very close to 1 more body slam. We actually have it already. We can go for this. This doesn't KO the Mana Boss, I think. It does. Oh no, it actually does, and we're gonna be able to win the game just barely there with the Vigoroth of 1 HP and a Dream at the end. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you next video. Have a great rest of your day, and bye.